Alright y'all, so I already have my face prepped with skincare. I'm going to fill in my brows first, and the first thing that I'm going to use that's pretty new to me is this foolproof brow powder, and it's from Benefit. It comes with 2 shades in here, the lighter shade and the darker shade, and I got it in the shade number 3, and I've never used this before. I'm honestly a little bit nervous because the colors look kind of ashy, but I'm going to try it out anyway, and we're going to see how it works. Should try to fix my hair. We're gonna do kind of just like a first impressions sort of thing, and I'm using this the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks brush. It has a little slanted brush on this side and a spoolie on the other. Let's see how this is gonna go. And if it doesn't work well, I'm just going to use my Anastasia pencil. We're all here waiting for this hurricane to hit, and it's in Miami and like South Florida right now. So I have been, when I say bored out of my mind, I am so bored. So I'm literally not going anywhere. I'm just doing my makeup because I want to film. You guys probably hear the TV in the background, so I'm sorry. Tyler's watching Entourage. We started it last night because we were so bored. But I am not watching any TV today. Like, I can't watch any more TV. I cannot sit down on the sofa for another day. Like, I can't do it. So far, if I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not crazy about this at all. I don't know. I'm just not. It isn't anything that I'm just like, oh my god, yes. I much prefer my Anastasia brow wiz, but I'm going to clean up my brows using my Nars concealer, and this is in the shade Ginger, and I'm just gonna clean underneath them like I do with every other time that I do my eyebrows. Here are the brows cleaned up, and they look better, but it's still, I don't know, I just don't really care for it. Now I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Normally I use the Benefit one, but I just started using this one, and I'm really feeling the way that it makes my brows look. Like, it keeps them there all day, but I don't know, I really like the glue, or the gel. So now I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with my 24-hour Shadow Insurance from Too Faced. This is what I always use to prime my eyes. So I'm just going to dab that all over. And I'm going to be using an eyeshadow palette that I bought a while ago, and I filmed a video with it, and the footage ended up getting like super messed up on my laptop. So I ended up not even being able to post the video. So since I've never used, like, you guys have never seen me use the palette, I figured that would be a good palette to use for today. And it is the Wet n Wild Au Naturel palette. And this is what the colors look like. They're pretty cool tones, so I want to do like a cool tone look since fall is officially here. Now that it's hurricane season, I'm gonna go into the palette using this color right here, the shade number 1. Literally, that's what it's called, number 1. And I'm going to dip into this peach color, or this beigey color, and I'm just going to set my eyes. I'm just gonna use a fluffy brush just to set the primer so that it's not sticky anymore. And I'm just going to use that same brush, and I'm going to pick up this shade right here. It's like a taupey, browny, gray color. I never use colors like this, but I'm not opposed to them. Like, the way everyone is so like anti-cool tones. I actually like cool tones. I just like them more in the fall time. I haven't used this palette since the day that I got it, and that was months ago. so I don't even remember how it really performed. I just remember the shimmer was pretty. Okay, so that's a pretty decent transition shade. It's pigmented but a little bit powdery, but it's not bad. I think this palette cost me like $5. So for the price, I mean, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Now with another brush, I'm going to pick up this burgundy shade right here. This is the number 7. And I'm picking that up with a more tight brush. And I'm just going to put that lower in my crease. I'm just working my brush in there to deepen this up. And I actually really like this color. I remember liking this color last time that I used it. It's a really pretty burgundy shade. I'm picking up that color, or that brush that I used first. I'm just going to blend the two shades together. Now with an even smaller brush, I'm going to pick up this dark grayish brown, and I'm going to focus that mainly on the very, very outer V. And I'm going to do the same with the black. And this black is pigmented. And I'm not really experiencing any fallout like at all, which is good. I'm just going to take the brush that I used before and blend this corner out because my hand slipped as I was adding that black. See, like, this black is pigmented. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that burgundy shade again just to help diffuse the corner of it. So now I'm going to use this brush that I picked up. I don't even know if I have this brush. I don't think I do. And I bought this because I put it in the giveaway for you guys, but I bought one for myself because I was like, oh my god, this feels nice. I'm going to try to see if I can use it to kind of carve my crease out. So I'm going to use my NYX Glitter Primer that I use for my shimmery eyeshadows. And I'm just putting it on this little plate here that I have just because I hate touching products with my hands. Like, if I can avoid using my fingers and my hands for anything, I will. And I'm going to pick that up with this little Wet n Wild brush. You can tell I freaking love Wet n Wild. And I'm going to place this product kind of like to cut only the inner part of my eye. I'm gonna try this one. I think I don't remember. Like, I've played with so many of the colors that I don't remember what I've used and what I haven't used. But I'm gonna do that shade right there. And I'm picking that up with this Wet n Wild brush. This shade is pigmented as shit. Oh my god, this is pretty. Wow. Alright guys, and this palette was like, I think it was between $5 and $7, which is amazing for the quality that I'm getting right now. This looks awesome. So I'm just going to take my tiny little brush that I used to pick up the black. I'm not picking up any more product. I'm just blending the edges of the black out. And you can see I don't really have fallout, like, at all, which is surprising. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some liner. I'm not gonna do a wing, just some regular old liner. And I'm using my Sephora collection Noir Black Precision Eyeliner, which is my absolute favorite. And I'm just going to line my eyes. And I have this 24-hour Urban Decay Glide On Pencil in the shade 0. I've never used it before, but I'm going to go ahead and place it in my, what's this called? My tight line. For mascara, I'm going to go ahead and use this Urban Decay Troublemaker mascara. I like the wand of this, but I don't know if I'm going to like the mascara. So I'm just going to go ahead and prep my eyes for some lashes. Yeah, this isn't really doing anything for me. at all, actually. So I will probably end up throwing this in my giveaway pile. Not for you guys, for like to give to one of my sisters or something. And for lashes, I'm gonna go in with these Vegas Nay Eyelure lashes in the shade Bronze Beauty, I guess you're gonna call it. I'm just using my dual lash glue to coat my lashes with some glue. Alright, so while my lashes are drying, I'm going to go ahead and prep my skin. Let me zoom you out a little bit. And I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It's a primer plus moisturizer in one with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, I guess is how you pronounce it. I already have moisturizer on because I do not ever skip moisturizer. But the fact that this is a hydrating, moisturizing primer with hyaluronic acid is, I'm sure I'm going to love it. Anything with hyaluronic acid takes moisture from the air, like from the environment, and binds it to your skin, which is amazing. I love anything with hyaluronic acid in it, whether it's moisturizer, primers, setting sprays, anything. This feels, oh, this feels delicious on my face. This feels like a moisturizer, so I automatically love that. Yeah, my face feels really, really nice, and it feels a little sticky, so that's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these babies on real quick. Alright, so for foundation, I am going to try, and a disclaimer before I do this, I already know this foundation is going to be way too light for me because I got matched for this foundation before I went on my cruise, so I know it's gonna be light. This is in the color Tan Sand. This is my like regular color, I guess you can say, and this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation Stick. First time I've ever used it. I don't know how it applies. This matches my face really well. It's just too dark for my shoulders. So far it's applying really creamy. I'm normally not a fan of foundation sticks. You guys have probably seen me use maybe one ever. Just because, I don't know, they just never really work for me. So I'm going to use this Pure Cosmetics sponge, and I'm just going to press this into my skin. It's blending really, really fast. Like, I'm not really doing much and it's blending really nicely. It's like a sheer medium right now, probably because I'm using a sponge, but it's blending pretty quick. I'm gonna go in with another layer just to see how it builds. But as a first impression, it's very creamy. Doesn't feel dry whatsoever. Yeah, this blends perfectly into my neck. Just a little bit light for my shoulders, but this will fade. I normally never get foundations in my tan shade because my tan fades pretty quickly. I'll have it for like a week and then it'll start to fade off. So I always make sure I match it to my neck because that's my original color. So looking at it up close, it looks really, really nice. It looks really dewy and fresh. I'm going to use my Shape Tape in the shade Medium just to conceal. Right there. I exfoliated today in the shower, so I'm hoping I don't really see those little bumps that I have. Because my skin got really irritated from the sun in the Bahamas. But it happens literally every time I go on vacation. I get irritation from the sun. And I had SPF 50 on. Alright, so now I'm going to use something different to set. And I'm going to use this Makeup Forever Super Matte Loose Powder. And this is in the shade... But yeah, there's 4 different shades. This is like the 3rd color. And I'm not going to bake with this. I'm just going to set my under eye. So I'm going to pick up with this e.l.f. brush that I use all the time. And I'm just going to press under there. It's more of a dark, like tan color since I'm so tan. I don't want to use the Laura Mercier or my banana powder that I use all the time because I don't want it to look super stark underneath my eyes. Use that here as well. I'm also going to use this to set right around my contour area for when I put bronzer. I want it to blend easily. because this foundation, it's pretty tacky. So far this looks really nice and smooth. I'm going to go ahead and bronze with my Becca and Chrissy Tiegen face palette. If I could open it, I'm going to use this bronzer that's right here. I'm picking that up with my BMX 130 pointed blush brush. And I'm putting that right in my contour areas, but I'm not really contouring, I'm just blending it away. I'm feeling better now that I have bronzer on. And now I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio. And I have it in the shade Cocktail Party. And it comes with 3 shades right here. But I think I'm just going to mix them all. Just because I like them all. So. Oh, this is a lot like more red than what I expected it to look like. But I don't hate it. It's different. I'm just gonna pick this BMX brush again, just to blend it all in. I really like the way my skin looks with this foundation. It looks really nice. To highlight, I wanna use this Fenty Beauty Split highlight pan thing, and I wanna pick up the color Hustler Baby. Ooh, yes. In my last video of the Fenty Beauty, I used this on my eyes. So I haven't seen it on the... Oh, this is so nice. Now underneath my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and put this Naturel palette underneath. Just to smoke out my lower lash line. And I want to rub this zero liner in my waterline. I haven't put black in my waterline in such a long time. I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lashes as well. And I'm going to spray my face with my Fix Plus from MAC. I love the smell of Fix Plus. Oh, I love the way my skin looks. Now for lips, I'm nervous about this because I've never worn anything on my lips like this. But I want to try out the Anastasia matte lipstick in the color Resin. This is very scary. Like, and I don't have a lip liner that matches this at all. I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. So I guess I'm just going to go for it. It's like a really dark grayish cool tone color. Oh my god. I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. It's cool. It's different, but it ain't me. I can't do it. Okay, so, no. So instead, I can either go in with this Nars dark color called Train Blue, or I can go into this color from, I think I'm going to do this one. This is called Notion from Colourpop. For what I normally do, this is really dark, but I don't hate it. This highlight though, I'm dying. Now we're gonna do hair. So I'm not gonna do a talk through on the hair. If you guys want to see a full tutorial on how to do curls, you guys just let me know, but I'm doing actual curls. I'm not gonna do waves. I'm doing like curling iron curls. And this is the curling iron that I use. It's called Brazilian Heat. It's the After Dark. I've had this curling iron forever. I've done many videos with this curling iron, but I'm going to actually like clamp my hair and curl it. Alright, so after this long ass video, this video is probably like an hour long and I have to cut it into like 15 to 20 minutes. But we are finally done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Out of everything that I tried, I liked basically everything except for 3 products. One of them being the Foolproof Brow Powder. I don't know, it isn't the best thing I've ever tried, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe it was the brush. Maybe I need to try it with a different brush, but I didn't really care for it. So that I didn't really care for. This Anastasia lip, not that anything was wrong with the lip, it's just way different than what I'm used to. I don't know where I would ever wear this. Maybe to work if we had like a themed weekend, then I would use that. And this Urban Decay Troublemaker mascara, I don't know, nothing. It didn't do anything for me. It didn't separate, it didn't lengthen, it didn't do anything. So I don't know, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I might film another video just because the wind is starting. Let me see if I can show you guys. The wind is starting to blow, but nothing crazy is happening right now. If you're in Miami or South Florida, my prayers are going out to you guys because they're getting hit hard. I have a lot of friends that are snapping and posting like little pictures and snaps on Instagram, and the wind is real and the water is real. So hopefully I'm gonna be in my little apartment here in Orlando and I'm not leaving. I'm gonna be here with my cats and my boyfriend and we're just gonna ride it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you guys have not already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.